Okay, I got that.
Welcome, everybody. This is Two Guys, One Dumpster. I'm one half your host. My name, Pete Walt,
Yes.
also known as the Angry Viking. Next to me, the big man, Wild
Yes,
Eyed
ladies and
Yeti.
yes. Welcome everyone, and yes, ladies and gentlemen, he is not a ghost, although he kind of looks like one. He's not a ghost tonight.
You're a bastard.
Yes, I am.
So, how's it going, everyone? I know we don't have anyone in the chat just yet, but posting the link in the Skype chat for those of you that are actually looking
Right.
and who give a shit. Frankly, we can do
Yeah.
this on our own, but
Yes, and
it's nice to have some viewers, you know?
yes, I know. We'll have people funnel in as we jibber jabber along.
Now,
It's always
I should apologize. I've been gone for a bit. I just made my return this week with some RWO stuff.
yes.
And I posted a reason in the Skype chat for everyone, but it was my health went to shit. In a bad way, and that's due to medications that are very unstable, as well as just overall health, man. So probably doing a lot of walking in the rain probably didn't help much.
Nope.
But feeling a lot better. Been busy though.
Yep.
This week, I haven't gone live at all this week, and that's due to the fact that it's not only becoming a hobby, but I decided I wanted to build my daughter's birthday gift this year. And so I got a guitar kit where I had to cut out the neck or the headstock and sand it, paint it, all that, design it. And, man, I'm loving it. I'm not a fan of the color, but her favorite color of all time is pink. She's always wanted a pink guitar.
Right. Right.
And so I had to do it, man. It's my daughter.
Yep.
And what's going to make her happy is pink. Well, God damn it, I'll put a smile on her face. So been busy with that. I'm enjoying it, man. There's some frustrations.
Yep.
Leveling out the clear coat. It just that is irksome business.
Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It always is.
But above all, I am feeling better. Now, I'll get into asking you how your day is soon. But I was temperamental today.
You're temperamental.
Yes. I don't know why. I asked my son to go to lunch with me, so we went to a local little mom pop restaurant. Not a bad place.
Right.
They got their issues, but I mean,
No.
I've only gotten food poisoning once.
Well, right. You should get it twice. Hey.
Well, yeah. Then it's
go
like
for the trifecta.
the best of three thing.
Yeah, and then get the trifecta.
Exactly. But today we're sitting there. We just got there, and we walked in the pouring rain. Like as soon as we got outside, it started pissing down, man. So that got my mood already kind of in a bad place. We get there, we're soaking wet. I sit down, my son joins me. There's this fucking customer that was harassing the waitress as we got in. Waitress, server, whatever the fucking correct terminology is these days.
You can waitress.
Yeah. She come over and she goes, "Thank you for coming in."
Yep.
And I'm sitting there and I'm wearing a sleeveless shirt.
All right.
And he looks at me and he goes, "Looks like you got yourself some tattoos." And I just kind of looked over. It's like, yeah. Not in a mood, I'm not in a mood to deal with fucking stupid questions.
Right.
Anybody can see I've got fucking tattoos.
Right.
And he goes, "Well, what's that up on the upper arm there?" And I looked over and it's like, It's my fallen angel. Well, he twists it and tries to make it sound like I'm a fallen angel. Right. And then he wants to get into a discussion about religion.
Oh, God.
And I looked at him and I said, I came to eat. Shut up. Yeah. Leave me alone. Because my mood's already like, boom, right there, you know?
Right.
He shot up so fast. And I turned back to my son, tried talking to him again. And this guy, he continues with his fucking conversation about what a fallen angel is. He wants to give me a description about religion. I grew up Catholic. I know what fucking religion is.
Yeah.
You know?
I would have dropped my pants. Here's your fallen angel right here, buddy.
Well, the waitress comes over with our coffee. And I just looked at her. It's like, my God, when you tell someone to shut the fuck up and they just keep on flapping their fucking mouth. Right out loud, man. I made sure he fucking heard every word clear.
Right.
I was not in the mood to deal with that bullshit.
Yeah.
And he's like, and he had to continue until he got to the end.
Yeah, I know.
And then he goes, I'll pay for your lunch here. I'm sorry I irritated you. I looked at him and it's like, no. I'm not that kind of man. And I just flipped the script a little bit, made him feel like I was thinking he was gay, you know?
Yep, I know.
And I turned back to my son and finally, you know, got to actually sit, conversate with my son. But that one fucking, just that one incident.
Right.
Walking in the rain already, you're already in a mood, you know? But then, you know, and I don't know if he was fucking high, but he talked like he was drunk.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, leave me the fuck alone. I'm not in the mood, man. Just fucking don't do it.
What part of leave me alone you don't understand? Why do you keep yammering?
Well, here's the funny thing. My daughter works there.
Yep.
And she's already told me that the one cook and the manager who was there today, she was the waitress that served us. They're terrified of me because of the way I look, the way I talk.
Yep.
And she's like thanking me for saving her from having to deal with this fucking guy, you know. But it's like I text my daughter. It's like I don't think your bosses are afraid of me anymore. You know?
Yep.
No, that was my day.
Right.
How's your day, man? I know you're on vacation. You just let me know.
Yep. Oh, yeah. And no, my day was really good. I mean, today I finally, because I got home last night, you know, from, you know,
I went to all-male nudist beach.
You know, and you were there, you know, you know, I was glad that you could make it.
I'm out here in lowly Canada, man.
I know.
You're out there in fucking California. Hey. I can't cross the fucking border. I was not there.
Oh, you did. You snuck across.
I forgot. Biden has it so anyone can just come through. Yeah, I forgot, man. I can slip through the cracks.
Yeah. Oh, I'm telling you slipped through my cracks.
Hey. Wow.
You slipped right into that one.
Oh, anyways. No, there was no slippage, man. There was no slippage at all. I was not even near your fucking crack.
You went full on.
You fucking crackhead.
Yes. Let's do that. Let's do that consolidation tax you guys do in your territory.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Consolidate my fucking nuts. That's what they can do. Jesus. Now, my camera, for some reason, I'm going to have to get a new fucking camera because it makes me seem like I'm so up close. I'm supposed to be able to zoom and fade out.
Right.
No.
Right.
No. Fucking false advertisement on the box. Fred Starr in the house.
Hey, welcome, Fred.
But yeah, it was, I don't know. It was a day where I didn't want to deal with bullshit, you know?
You're right.
And then,
I know.
And then you texted me, hey, bro, you want to go live tonight? And it's like,
let's go live.
You're going to fucking start on me now too, huh? No, I didn't mind it, man. I didn't mind it at all. It's like, man,
no.
I've been gone for like a month from doing any kind of this podcasting bit.
Right.
I needed to come back.
Yes, I know.
I
needed a punching bag.
Yeah, exactly. And I play a pretty good goddamn punching bag to you, man.
Hey, how do you like your new tag team partner on our new show, on the Underground's new show?
You need a fucking foot in your ass. That's what you fucking need. You put me with fucking Booger Ray Yeti, you fucking moron.
The Boogie Woogie Daddies. Come on,
you know
that's
what?
great.
I'm not reading anything today. I don't need my fucking glasses. I don't need to fucking have that glare. Oh, Jesus. No, it other than that, it was a good day. Like the downpour, I could have done without.
Right.
I'm actually at the wet sanding stage of the clear coat.
Right. That's cool.
You know, so it's this weekend. I'm assembling.
Right.
I'm at the assembly stage.
Right.
So I'm happy. I can't wait to put it in her hands.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Pete would trip hearing me live. You know, bro, I would love to have you live.
Yeah, you want to join us? You can always join us, Fred.
Yeah, fuck, man, a little Viking fucking, you know, gathering here. You know, except for Yeti.
Oh, you can't handle.
He's just the dangling jock monkey of a fucking Yeti, man.
Yeah. You can't handle the angle of my dangle.
How's everyone tonight? I know not many are joining us yet, but you know, if you're watching the replay, fucking let us know in the chat how you're doing, how your health is. Hope you're doing well.
Yes, sir. Well, yes.
You know, that's the biggest thing here. We actually give a shit what people are going through, and not many people do. A lot of people have issues, and sometimes they just need to get it off their chest. I don't mind fucking hearing about it.
Right.
You know.
Neither do I.
I gotta ask you now. We're gonna slip into the wrestling here because you know there's only so much people can handle of mine in your life. You know your all male fucking nudist beach trip over the last fucking few days,
which you thoroughly enjoyed.
I was not there. I'm in Canada, motherfucker. Yeah, Skype Freddy. Come on, Freddy got fingered. I want to talk to you, bro.
Right.
You've been keeping up with Raw and SmackDown as of late.
A little bit, yes.
What is your opinion of the build towards SummerSlam?
I like the build for it. It's really good. It's solid.
Okay.
It's not, yeah.
The CM Punk and Drew McIntyre is being built perfectly. That's been being built
it is.
Since the injury of CM Punk.
Yes, and he's and I know that he's cleared because, you know, so that's going to be a good match.
But throwing Seth Rollins into the mix the way he is portraying himself right now,
right?
I don't get it.
I don't know.
I've been watching weekly.
Right.
I don't get it. You're going to come down a ringside and you're going to bring two fucking fellas that want to tear each other's heads off.
Right.
And you're wearing a fucking blouse.
Right.
And you're supposed to be intimidating when you get your fucking squeaky ass voice up there and start fucking yelling at him?
Yes.
My God.
It's Queef Rollins now.
He looked like a goddamn white fucking Steve Urkel.
Queef.
Queef as well. That works as well.
Yep.
But he looked like he was ripping off Steve Urkel as a white dude.
Yeah.
His fucking pants were jacked up. Fucking shirt was so tight you could see he's still out of shape.
Yep.
You know, he's in better shape than I am. I'm not going to say he's completely out of shape, but you can see he isn't in the shape he was before his injury.
Well, yeah. He's in full dad bod.
Exactly.
He's got a dad bod. He's got a dad bod going.
Exactly. You know, so it's like you're gonna try and be intimidating, but you come down to the ring looking the way you do, talking the way you do.
Right.
I'm sorry. I would have hammered him in the mouth with the fucking biggest fucking knuckle sandwich. You know, not a sandwich. No, you got to hand him a sandwich.
Right.
Because the sandwich hurts. That part of it, I don't get.
I don't. They're just trying. trying to tease. Who is he gonna screw over CM Punk?
Yeah.
Or who's he gonna screw over?
And the trolling. The trolling is at an all-time high.
Trolling, yeah. But I think he's gonna wind up, just to continue the storyline, he's gonna wind up screwing over somehow in his maybe not planned, but they're gonna make it look like an accident. Yeah. He's gonna wind up screwing over
CM Punk.
Not CM Punk.
Oh, you're thinking the other way.
Again. Yes.
See what I was thinking.
Everyone's no, but I think everyone. I think that's where they're gonna pull the swerve.
Yeah. See
but it's not gonna.
What I was thinking.
But it's not gonna be. No, he's gonna try to screw over Punk, and maybe it's gonna look like it.
Yeah.
But somehow he's gonna do something, like maybe he's gonna try to give a.
Hey, we gotta bring.
Give a super kick to CM Punk. CM Punk ducks, and it hits Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
It's something like that. I mean, it's gonna be something where it's gonna be controversial. I think that's what they're gonna do. So it's gonna put heat on something to put heat on Seth Rollins.
Okay, I brought Freddie Got Fingered. I mean Star into the call.
All right, Fred.
So I don't know yet. I don't hear it ringing on his end, but for all intents and purposes, he's being brought in.
Yeah, Fred. Hey, Fred, answer your Skype. Get on Skype, Fred.
Says he's ready.
He's ready. Oh, there he is.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, my brother.
We can hear Fred. Yes. We got the we got the angry assholes back together. -1.
Minus Joey. Minus Joey.
Minus Joey. How's it going, Freddie?
I'd like a bag of popcorn, please.
Yeah, I've been hearing you're a pretty busy man as of late there, Fred. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing awesome, man. Well, I'm actually got a splint on my finger right now, so yeah.
A splint on your finger. You're only supposed to put the tip in your asshole, right? Not the whole finger?
He went the whole fist. What are you talking about?
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah.
It's good to hear, bro. Good to hear.
It's good to hear. Good to hear you.
We're talking about.
Holy shit! I'm getting like.
Yeah.
We were discussing the build up towards SummerSlam.
I don't know if you've been keeping up with that.
Have you been keeping up with some WWE?
Sure. I actually keep up with it on the internet. I can watch it on Fox 47 here, but apparently they're going to move it to USA or TNT.
It's actually going to Netflix.
Yep.
SmackDown is?
Yep. Oh wait, no, that's going to USA.
No, USA's going. Yeah, SmackDown's going to USA, but Raw is going to Netflix. So you'll be able to catch it on Netflix.
I don't have cable.
Oh well, if you get the Netflix app,
I don't have Netflix either. I watch all my stuff on line.
Yep.
No. What's your thoughts on the build towards SummerSlam?
Well, match I'm looking forward to, hopefully. I want to see CM Punk get his ass handed to him. I would love that. I'm a fan of CM Punk, but I like it. I like what's his name better.
Drew McIntyre.
This off Scottish guy. That's going to be really bad for Punk.
Yeah. I gotta say, Drew McIntyre in this role right now, it's the best he's done.
Yeah.
And everybody can hate on CM Punk all they want, and I'm not talking about Fred because he said he is a CM Punk fan, but there's a lot of CM Punk haters out there. Drew McIntyre would not be at the level he is right now, storyline wise, and his rise right now in the ranking system or the tier system of the WWE, if not for CM Punk.
Right. No.
Those two have a great chemistry together.
Yes. Yes, they do.
Like, take nothing away from it. The bullshit of AEW, I don't even bring into it anymore. But CM Punk would have made AEW a lot of money if they would have just fucking opened up their eyes a little bit.
Yeah.
Yep.
I agree.
He's doing that right now for WWE. And Tony Khan has got to be fucking having his balls shriveling up into his fucking belly right now.
If he had any balls.
That'd be some funny shit, yo.
If he had any balls, you know.
No.
Okay. Okay, I gotta share my screen. Okay, hold on. How do I do that? Just got it?
Yep.
Yeah, you can. I'll probably have to bring it into the Skype chat here. I'm not sure how that'll work.
Yeah, because right now the only one I can see is Yeti.
Oh, you can't even see me?
I got a little circle with the Boba Fett thing in it, and I see a picture of your face.
You are a Boba Fett.
You won't see Pete. You won't see Pete.
You won't see me.
That's why I got dual screens kicking. I got y'all on the other one with the sound turned down, so I'm not getting like reverb from the other screen.
No, you won't see me because I'm the host of the Skype chat as well as OBS.
Yes.
The host with the most.
The host with the most, man.
Oh, I got to do this real quick. I know this is a wrestling show, right?
Yeah.
That's fine.
I've been going to wrestling here in Lansing, Michigan, and watching, so I'm going to give these guys a prop because these guys are flipping awesome.
Oh, cool. Go right ahead.
That's the next match I'm going to be going to right there. Circle of Dust. They're awesome. Top one's right there.
Right.
Circle of Dust. That's my crew. They are awesome.
Awesome.
But yeah, the Fledge is where it's at, and it's Capital Pro Wrestling. Awesome stuff. Little venue. It's a little venue. Maybe about 40 people show up.
Oh, that's cool.
I get to sit front row, holler obscenities at them.
Oh, right on, man.
Little kids be flipping them up. It's great. Everything goes crazy there.
That's good. That's good to see.
It's fun.
We've got an indie show coming up September, I believe, here in town, and it's called Dropkick Wrestling 2. I think that's the event name, not the name of the company. They didn't even put their fucking name of the company. Maybe it's Dropkick Wrestling, and they just, the event is Dropkick Wrestling 2. I don't know. Right. But I think me and the boys are going to be going and checking it out.
You should do that.
Yeah.
The little independents are worth going to because it's like I took our television champion. Every time I go, I give him so much shit because he plays the perfect heel. Right. He's about the size of my character, Fred Starr. Literally, he's short, and he holds he's beat some big guys.
Right.
And the last show, I'm walking out to go to my car. He walks out with his girlfriend. So I got back out of my car real quick and walked up to him. And I was like, man, all I got to say is, I know I give you a lot of shit, but you do your character awesome.
That's the way it should be.
That's how it should be.
Dude, he instantly shook my hand. He was like, thank you. That means a lot to me. So he went from a guy I didn't really care for because he was so good of a character. He joined my heel clique that I like. So now I have to like him. And now that I met him, the dude's awesome. I hope he keeps his title for the longest time.
Right.
This little dude right here, next to the guy with the glasses, that's the dude I met. And I know the guy with the glasses, too. He used to wrestle in All World Wrestling League, the one that Sabu restarted back in the early 2000s. It went for a few years.
Right.
But yeah, I met Sabu.
Oh, right on, man.
Yeah. I finally got to meet Sabu. Yeah, he came to the place here. I got something to show y'all. Watch us.
Vanga Freddy is a bit excited tonight, huh?
Yeah. I come complete with sound effects. I took the. Can you see it?
No, I can't.
I can't either.
I just see your banner there.
I just see your little logo. I don't think it. I don't see your camera.
No.
Okay, so I'm just sound only heard.
Sound only. Yep.
Wonder what's going on with the camera.
Turn your camera on.
Make sure you turn it on. Yeah, there might be a little. Usually your camera's not on. It'll have an X, a line going through the camera. You have to click
turn that through my Skype, right?
Yeah.
Okay, right there. Aha!
There you go.
There we go.
Oh, there you are.
There we go.
There you go. All right, Freddie.
All right, now how to bring him into...
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Oh, that's awesome.
This thing's
Now I
gonna
gotta
get
try
better.
and bring him into the fucking screen here. I don't know how to do that actually.
There we go.
NDI source.
But yeah, I took this with me, like my three favorite wrestlers.
Oh, cool.
And as soon as he signed it, I didn't even ask him to sign it. He grabbed it out of my hands and instantly just signed it.
Awesome.
I got another picture. He signed that. He took 3 pictures with me. He's cool. He's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
What's up, Pete?
Hey man, how's it going? I can finally see you, but I'm trying to work you into the show here, and I'm trying to figure that shit out, bro.
Oh yeah, I hear you. It's funny because you were in WU for the longest time too, right? Pete?
I was. I did a lot of.
Was you around when I was doing blog talk shows?
Yes, I was actually. Yes, I was.
You might have caught me on a couple of blog talk shows. I did one with a character that was the Scottish guy that played my father in the game. Scottish anarchist.
Yes, yeah, I heard of him.
Oh yeah.
I did a show with him, and people would always ask me, "It's like, what the hell is he saying?"
What?
He'd go into some drunken, some tirade. You couldn't tell what he was saying. They'd be like, "You're his son. What do you say?" So I'd pull some shit out of my ass and just say some bullshit that he'd say, and he was like, people would start laughing. They loved it.
Yep.
I'm not figuring this out right now. Fuck, man. I figured it out with Bill, but fucking shit.
I see him on there, so
yeah, he's on our
Skype
chat. I
can
can
see
see
him. Screen, but so you maybe have to add it. Just pull another guest in. Figure out.
Fucking, I'll figure it out for the next episode if he's around.
You'll finger it out.
Huh,
sometimes you just got to put your finger in, man. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Now,
you got to go knuckle deep.
Now,
hey, careful where you put your fingers.
Yeah. I know.
What I like tonight on SmackDown, Bianca and Jade Cargill did not get their titles back. I liked it. I hate them. I hate them together.
Yep.
I don't know what it is. It's just not connecting. Bianca has been so bland for so long.
I can't. That's one I never cared for. I never cared for her.
Skipping to the ring,
Bianca
fucking
Belair.
swinging your hair. Woohoo! Beautiful talent there. She's a powerhouse. She can move in that ring, but she's not getting over with fans. There are fans that love her, but the majority, she's not getting over.
No.
Jade, on the other hand, when she hits a big move, the fans are cheering.
Yeah, because she's the next thing.
Bianca needs to go heel, to finally find something that actually works for her.
Right.
Jade's actually working as a baby face, so let her have that.
Yeah.
But I think in the end, maybe they attempt to go for the tag titles again. In frustration, Bianca turns on her, goes the heel route. I think that would be beautiful.
That would be good.
But tonight's match, the fans were only popping really for Jade Cargill.
Yeah.
So that makes it hard to get behind somebody when even the fans realize, okay, there's something there, but you're just not giving it to us.
No.
It's just one of those things, and I don't give a shit what people think about my opinion. She's a specimen of a woman. She looks great. She's got the physical stature in that ring to actually look like a fucking tough, competitive wrestler.
She just doesn't have the charisma.
Yeah, the charisma isn't there. The character isn't there.
Right. She's not she can't draw on her own.
It's like when Drew McIntyre first started and Vince McMahon was pushing him so hard. He was the chosen one. It's kind of that feeling. Yeah. With her. They're trying to push her, and I think even they can see it's not working. So okay, we're gonna put you up with Jade. Maybe you get the brush off. That isn't even working.
It's not happening organically,
no.
And so it feels like you can tell when it's being pushed on you.
Well, the same goes for Montez Ford and his tag team partner.
Yeah.
They're not connecting. They're not getting over.
They can't. They never will.
No.
Sorry.
At this point, I know what's going to happen, though. If they break them up, one of them is going to be the Jannetty, because the other one will not be able to get over like Montez Ford. Montez Ford would be coming out looking like the Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
And I can't remember the other guy's name offhand, but he doesn't connect.
That's what I meant. You can't remember his name. That
Marty Jannetty?
No.
Well, that's what his name might as well be at this point.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
But
you're talking the big guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, and he can move for a big guy. I give him credit. There's nothing there for me. You know, they've dropped to the bottom of the barrel. Like when they utilize them, it's like, You know.
Yeah, they're.
Yeah, the only match I'm really, really interested in for SummerSlam is the CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre.
Yes. Because they've been building for it.
Now, something big will have to go down for Cody Rhodes and Solo for me to actually think, hey, this was the right direction.
Right.
And that'll probably be like either Jimmy Uso returns, and then later on in the week, maybe Roman Reigns returns on SmackDown.
Right.
Who knows?
What I want to see, I want to see the bloodline that's now against Roman Reigns, the Usos, and the two members of the family that wrestle still that aren't in the group because they're wrestling independents, but they're supposed to be coming there shortly from what I was reading.
You're talking about Hikuleo and Zilla fought too, aren't you?
Hikuleo, isn't he in New Japan Pro Wrestling still?
No, he's in there now.
Yeah, he's already been
Zilla's there now, and Hikuleo is going to be in there already.
I know there's two younger guys that are supposed to be coming.
Yep.
They're coming.
Those would be Zilla and Hikuleo. Or Hikuleo.
And Hikuleo showed up. He showed up, I mean, at one, I think, a couple weeks ago, and Zilla's already there.
Now, something that came across me, like, Cody Rhodes was the one that brought up the bloodline rules tonight.
Right.
And it wasn't the first time he's done it when he's conversating with Solo.
Right.
God damn it. AEW lets their wrestlers go all over the place to wrestle.
Yeah.
Dustin Rhodes should be there for this one.
Yes.
You want to keep on
one.
talking about bloodline, and you bring up the Rhodes family, but you don't see them.
Right.
You bring up the Anawahi family, you see them.
Right.
You see the long lineage of them.
Right.
And you know, and I've even been checking out RAW, which is Dustin's school, basically. And he'll throw stuff up on like match cards up on YouTube, and I'll check him out.
Yeah.
He's got his sons in there as well.
Right.
Let them
come
in for a spot at SummerSlam to help another Rhodes out.
Right.
I think that would make it more intriguing.
Yeah.
Because then it's an actual bloodline behind Cody Rhodes.
Right. It would be funny if Rikishi would come back inside with Roman Reigns' group. Haku comes back inside with his son's group.
Yeah, you have them as, you got the tribal chief, but you have the elders. And the elders would be guys like Rikishi and Afa and those fellas, you know?
Right.
Like, those would be the elders in the tribe. And the ones that give counsel to the likes of the tribal chief. I said that when it was Cody and Roman, the last 2 years. It's like they needed to bring in the elders to really, like, the Anawahi family really sides with Roman Reigns. I think that would have been so fucking interesting.
Right.
I made myself shorter like I'm supposed to be.
No, man. No, like, with me, it's just my head because I got a cheap fucking camera and I haven't upgraded yet.
Right.
You know, so...
You haven't got the self-tracking camera yet?
Not yet. Not yet. I'm hoping to in the next, like, couple of months.
Right.
There's just a lot of other things I've got to take care of before I can, like... With me, it's the bills, it's the kids,
Yes.
And then it's me.
You're right. Well, that's how. No, that's your priorities. That's how it should be.
And the kids are adults now. I don't have to look at it that way, but they still live with me.
Right.
And I like to make sure that
right.
certain things are in the house, and definitely the bills are taken care of and shit like that.
Right.
You know, so it's always been that way with me. Family comes first. Well, which would imply, you know, the bills come first, because without the bills being paid, you don't have a roof over your head, you know?
Right. Right.
Not the easiest thing to do in Canada right now with the prices that are going on, but
that's everywhere.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. But
happy Friday, Evie.
Evie in the house. We got an Evie spotting. Happy Friday.
Yeah, happy Friday. Yes.
I'm gonna bring up the match card.
I told Evie everything you said about her and meaning.
That wasn't even cool for you to do, bro. Was not
I said
fucking
everything.
Cool.
Yeah, that's okay. She knows. Her and Meanie know what you said.
I don't even know what you are claiming I said. Okay, so we've got the undisputed WWE Championship match: Cody Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa. It is now official. It is a bloodline rules.
Such a tight shot, you can see the shiny glaring off Pete's head.
Oh,
hey Walter, how's it going,
Walter? Motherfucker. Here's one I am interested in, but to me there hasn't been proper build behind it. And now I'm gonna give my prediction on this, and it's probably not the way others think about it, but Damian Priest versus Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship title.
I still want to see Gunther win that.
I want to see him win it.
But I think it's going to be Priest. I think they're going to push Priest.
That was what I was going to say. Like, they are going to Berlin. What an epic rematch that would be to have Gunther crown the world champion in Berlin.
I think that's what they're going to push for.
I think that would be the better angle, and it would help them be able to build a bigger story.
Yeah.
Because it hasn't been that big. Gunther on the mic is great. Damian Priest in the confrontational in-ring on the mic, not the greatest.
No.
When you got him in the backstage area shooting a promo, he does so much better. He falters. He falters when he's face to face.
And I told you he needs a new finisher. I don't like his choke slam.
No, the South of Heaven. No.
Yeah, he needs to go south of whatever. But it is the worst finisher I've. It's not, it's like, okay, it looks like it looks weak.
We'll put it this way: he keeps on bringing up he grew up on the streets. Well, that's the poor man's choke slam. Yeah. Because you got to take a break at the end of it and have a sit down.
Yeah.
You know?
Then he's got to stand back up and finish the choke slam. That'd be fun.
There you go. We just talked about CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. I think it should be Drew that goes over, but because of Seth Rollins. And that would continue and lead them to Bad Blood, where they have that rematch.
Right. Maybe get a three-way,
Well, I think the three-way could be worked out at a different date.
Right.
Bad Blood, for these two guys, it's like it's being brought back for them.
Yep.
And I want to see it lead that direction. Do they make it a triple threat Hell in a Cell?
Yeah.
A blood fucking bath for that matchup? That would be fucking beautiful.
No, hey, wait. A three-way dog collar match.
I don't think a three-way has been done in a dog collar.
That would be cool.
That'd be cool. A three-way dog collar match?
Yeah, that would be cool.
Or a three-way strap match.
See,
I think a three-way...
None of them have been portraying the runner in this. Nobody has been running away from the other one. So,
no.
And the dog collar match has always been that way. The heel is always running away from the baby face. And that is to keep them strapped in and unable to run. So it doesn't work for these two, sadly. Up next, we got the Women's World Championship matchup. Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley.
Oh, I vote for Morgan. I hope she keeps it.
Damn, man, that little body of hers. I'm a fan of both, okay? And it isn't just the looks. It is that little giggle she has at the end of a sentence, Liv Morgan. You know?
Right.
The presence of Rhea Ripley there is beautiful as well. The goth look works good on her, and her wrestling skills are, in a lot of ways, far superior than most of the women on the roster. I'm going to go with your guys' thoughts first. Who do you guys see going over here and walking away with the title? And what kind of prediction you have of how it'll go down?
I think somehow Dominic costs Rhea the win.
I can see that.
You think so?
Yeah. Dominic costs her the. It's going to cost her the win, and then it's going to continue on to the next pay-per-view. I don't think Rhea retains. She doesn't retain right now. Liv keeps the title, but it's going to happen because of Dominic.
I'm afraid right now to know what Evie knows, but she knows.
What I said, what you said.
That's the problem. I don't know what you said
about them.
Fred, what's your predictions on that outcome of that matchup?
Well, it's like I like how Yeti said it. I could see that happening because I could see Dom sticking his big old fumble fingers in there and screwing it up for his homegirl there, and Liv will end up keeping it. Is what I'm thinking.
I'm going to go a different route. You've seen that tension building with Finn Balor and Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley.
Right.
And to me, in his eyes, he's the leader. And he is being disrespected by Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley. Always using their authority. You know?
Right.
So do you think there's going to be a split?
I think there could be a split. I think, and what I would like to see happen is Finn Balor helps Liv Morgan win.
Right.
I could see that version too.
You go back and you watch the backstage antics between Liv Morgan, Finn Balor, as well as Dominic. And remember, Damian Priest walked into the locker room, and it was Liv Morgan in there with Finn Balor alone.
Right.
And Finn Balor has been acting different ever since then.
Right.
Also,
so maybe
remember the hotel key card, who slipped it into their pocket.
Right.
You know? So we could very well have a situation where Finn Balor
has been orchestrating the whole thing.
And this could be his way of getting rid of Rhea as well as Damian Priest.
Right.
That makes sense too.
Kicking him out of the kicking him out of Judgment Day.
Well, one, it would finally give Finn Balor a bigger presence on the shows.
Right.
Because he was never given a proper rematch when he had to hand over the Universal title. You remember, he was the very first one to hold that title, or the undisputed Universal.
And that's undisputed now.
And so he was fed to Brock Lesnar for a couple of seconds, and it was over. Yeah. I would like to finally see him get his well-deserved push. Right. That, I think, will only happen if he turns on Rhea Ripley and Damian, and he could do both in one night.
Yep.
We got WWE Women's Champion Bayley and the challenger Nia Jax.
No, geez, that's going to go bad for Bayley. I think.
Yeah. I think I don't know if they're going to put it on Nia now, or they might. I'm thinking.
So
I could see it going either way. Either way, it makes sense if they want to build it up for Survivor Series or
if
the next pay-per-view.
If Nia hits
War Games,
her finisher, is that when she does that butt bomb?
Yeah, the bonsai drop.
Bro, it's
bonsai
done.
drop. Yeah. Yep.
If she hits her with that, it's done.
Yep.
Now,
because Heat coming out from under that one. There's no way.
Here's my prediction and what's going to play out in the end. I'm going to say Nia Jax goes over.
Yeah.
She wins the women's title. But what time is it?
Tiffy time.
Tiffy time. She cashes in. Maybe Nia Jax only holds that title for a few minutes.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We could do that.
And then, yeah.
That
Nia
sets
Jax.
up Tiffany Stratton in her first feud. And it would be Nia Jax at the next pay-per-view.
Right.
You know,
Cool.
I could see that going down just as well as I could see Bayley surprisingly pull out a victory and Tiffany doing the same thing. But you also look at it, she just got the pink fucking briefcase tonight.
Right.
Do they want to give up her carrying that around with only, 24 hours of actually having it on her shoulder? Right. They've only showed it once.
Right.
They could hold off. Nia Jax defeats Bayley.
Right.
And that feud continues. And then down the road, maybe she cashes in either on Nia or Bayley.
Right. Right.
It's hard to tell because they just introduced the pink briefcase.
Right.
So you look at it at the point where, hey, they could make money selling this because they sell Money in the Bank briefcases whenever they're at an arena now. It's part of the merchandise sales.
Right.
So what's going to sell good for the little girls? Pink.
Yep.
So it's a double thing. Like I could see it happening. Will it happen? I don't know. That's the thing. Like no one really knows. United States Championship match: Logan Paul versus L.A. Knight. Yeah.
I hope. Yeah.
Yeah.
What you guys thoughts?
Yeah. It should be L.A. Knight, but I think I'm going to keep it on Logan Paul.
Walter says Rhea wins at WrestleMania.
Right.
We're at SummerSlam. We're discussing SummerSlam, Walter. If they hold
now,
off,
what I'd like to
if they let Liv Morgan hold on to that title till WrestleMania, that'd be something different and unexpected. But I don't see them doing that.
Not that long.
So, your prediction on Logan Paul versus L.A. Knight?
I think it's going to be Logan Paul. I think they're going to keep it on him. Although I'd like to see LA Knight get it.
I
don't know.
Or
if would I like to see further down the line, LA Knight versus Mark Henry. Mark Henry.
Oh, you mean Joe Hendry?
Joe Hendry, yeah.
That'd be a good one. That'd be a good match.
That'd be a good match because they have because I know they're building him up. He's just coming in, but
so you're going to say Logan Paul goes over?
I think they're going to do it.
Oh man. See, I'm conflicted here because I like LA.
I know. I like
Logan Paul's.
So do I. Yeah, I know.
I think he said it today.
Real
It
life
was like
too.
273 days that he's held the title or something like that. It's over 200 days.
Right.
And he bragged about only having defended it twice.
Oh, I know. I think
this isn't the fucking boxing bit that his brother's doing where he only fights for money matches and it's like always sided his way because he's not fighting actual boxers.
No. Or, people in their...
And Logan Paul is utilizing his position with WWE the same way as Jake Paul does. He only defends it when he feels like it. Oh, I got this podcast I'm doing and this and that.
I know.
Fuck you, man. You wanted to join the wrestling world.
Right.
And if you haven't noticed, he's only there right before it's time to start promoting one of his matches.
Right. Yeah,
they need to get that title off him because one, he's not adding prestige to that title.
They don't need him anymore. No. They've got. I mean, at the beginning when they were just rebuilding everything.
You got the 14-year-old little girls watching YouTube for him. Well, fuck them 14-year-old little girls now. Okay, it's time to get down to business. They've held LA Knight back, and this has been a thing with LA Knight for every fucking company he's been in. He is so over with the fans, but he is held down by the company.
Right.
It's time to start pushing him the right direction. This guy needs to finally get another step up that rung.
Now, I agree with you, Pete, because they did hold him back in Impact Wrestling, I feel.
They held him back in Impact. They held him back in
NWA.
NWA.
Long enough to be held back. He was only there like a pit stop. He went there and then went right to WWE.
Yep. Then now, but the other companies he was in too.
Like the guy, everyone's like, oh, he's just he's copying The Rock and Stone Cold. No, he's adding a little bit of traditional feel to it. But that's his regular voice, man. Like you can't fault him for sound the way he does.
And he's like kind of throwback to a Diamond Dallas Page.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I said. Yeah. That's what
his wrestling moves aren't all flashy like everyone else's today. No. It's more of a traditional stance in that ring. It's more of
but when he hits a move, it's crisp.
Yes.
It's sharp.
See, when people complain about like people stealing gimmicks like that, it happens through wrestling all the time. When Stone Cold Steve Austin was in ECW on his pit stop in there, where do you think he got the beer drinking idea? From the Sandman.
Yeah. The Sandman, yeah.
And a lot of people
claim that he stole that gimmick.
A lot of people think that Booker T ripped off The Rock, but it was the other way around. It was
The Rock ripped off Booker T. Almost a lot of some of the taglines that The Rock changed were Booker T's.
Yep. So, with me, if you're going to do business right and you really want the fans to go over at SummerSlam, you crown LA Knight the fucking United States champion.
Oh,
yeah. It is the only way to go. I think even Paul Levesque knows it's the best way to go.
Right.
You got a guy that's hardly ever there, hardly promoting the company until it's time for him to fucking wrestle, which is, like he said today, like 260, 270 fucking days without.
Right.
Fuck you. You are not a wrestler. You are less than a part timer.
Right.
And that kind of business became tiresome. 10 fucking years ago.
He's an opportunist.
Yes,
is what he is.
He's not even really worth watching, if you ask me, to be honest.
No, he's good in the ring. I won't take it away. He's good in that ring for the most part, but you can tell he is not schooled all the way that like he needs to.
Right. I like to see him try to work with a less talented wrestler because usually he's with top-notch wrestlers that can make him look good.
Yeah.
Put him with someone that see if he can make someone look good.
Exactly, and that's the only way a true test of his abilities are.
Yes.
Yeah, I just don't care for him. No. I don't like him. I don't like him in WWE.
No,
I just don't think he belongs there.
No, and plus he's got some. If you go on some of the stuff he did with that crypto thing he did, that fraud stuff he's done.
Yeah.
Crypto Zoo. Yeah. I watched that CoffeeZilla. There's some of the scams he put on that people with that.
I can understand bringing new eyes in because he's got a big following on YouTube. I get it.
But the guy's a freaking con artist. Sorry,
he's not promoting
in real life.
He's not there for the business. He's there for himself.
No, he's for himself. Yes,
of course he's a YouTuber.
So do the right thing and crown LA Knight the United States champion for once, and put the ball in that motherfucker's hand and let him fucking go because he is good on the mic. He's good in that ring. He is way over with the fans. Like his merchandise outsells a lot of the fucking guys that have been there for years.
Right.
That's saying something.
So what you should have said was instead of let him go, watch him go.
Exactly.
Because he gets style in his hand. Yeah.
You got it. Yeah.
Now the final match that they have on this match card list is the Intercontinental Championship match with Sami Zayn taking on Braun Breaker.
You get. It's time to give it to Braun Breaker.
I feel bad for Zayn.
I'm gonna say this.
Yep.
Braun is great in that ring for what they are doing right now. The guy can actually fucking wrestle.
Right.
I want to see that side of him now. I don't need another recreation of Goldberg and Brock Lesnar.
Right.
Okay. I get it. The guy hits those ropes fast. He is fast on his fucking feet. He can hit that spear faster than we've seen anyone hit it before. Right. He is more than that. He is a fucking Steiner. And you know that guy can fucking go in that ring.
Right.
Detroit boys, woo!
Woo, yep.
But until they show that side of him, it just doesn't look like he is championship ready because of that.
No.
Well, maybe if they were to change his name to his true name, I bet you that way, they could relate to him better, because some people might not know he's a Steiner.
Yeah. Right.
You know, because Braun Breaker, they're like, okay, who's this dude? He looks big, he looks bad. Now, if you would have put Braun Steiner, people would know exactly who he was.
But I am going to agree. I think Braun Breaker goes over here. I think they crown him the Intercontinental Champion, because do you really want to make him lose again to Sami Zayn?
Yeah.
Because will that weaken his character, the outlook of his character? That's the biggest problem they're having right now.
Well, his trajectory, it's going to slow it,
So, I think they kind of have to do it to protect his image.
Right.
That they are portraying him to be. But, I mean, once he's Intercontinental Champion, you got to let that fucker go. You got to let him show his skills in that ring. Right. They allowed it in NXT. I'll start allowing it on the main card.
Right. And Sammy's due for a break. He's due for a break. No,
so it's like, it's a crapshoot what we're doing here and making a prediction.
Right,
our predictions, our opinions on the outcome of matches.
Well, right.
And
I think
we could be hitting the nail on the head with every single match we talk about. No matter
we could be hitting a goose egg. Who knows?
I would like to see a surprise, something so unexpected. That's why I brought up the Rhodes family. You got Cody Rhodes' nephews working in Dustin's school already.
Right.
You have Dustin Rhodes. You didn't allow him there for the first Bloodline Rules match. Let the motherfucker come in. Right. Who gives a shit with the AEW ties? Get him to get fucking permission. Say, Tony Khan, you do this or I'm fucking leaving. Because I have no doubt the knowledge that Dustin has, he'd make a great authority figure for AEW.
Oh, yeah.
And he's training a lot of these up-and-comers that could go either way. They could end up in TNA. They could end up in AEW, or they could end up in WWE. But let the Rhodes family bloodline be seen for a change when it comes to this bloodline angle. It'd be a nice surprise. If it happens, I think everyone would be shocked. Will it happen? Probably absolutely not.
Yep. All right.
Now, that's the rundown for the pay-per-view. Now, there is discussion that there might be a match on the pre-show, but I doubt it. Because they got it pretty full with other things. And like, the pre-show's starting early. I think it starts at, like, fucking... I know the pay-per-view out here starts at 7. So, I'm not sure what that time would be, because they were talking about a 1 p.m. start for the pre-show. So that's got to be 1 p.m. on that side of the world, wherever they are. Cleveland, okay? I don't even know how that far away that is from me, and I don't give a shit. It's Cleveland.
It's right below Michigan.
Oh, okay, so they'd be the same time zone. So if the pre-show starts at 1 p.m., wow, that is a long pre-show. Like, what the fuck are they all going to be covering for all that time? Because I'm pretty sure the match card itself only starts at 7 p.m.
Wow.
I'm sorry, folks. Yeti's distracted. He's watching porn on his fucking phone.
Right. You want to see?
No. I'm good. I'm good, man. I don't want to know what kind of porn you're watching. I'm going to show you
right now.
I don't want to know what kind of porn you're watching.
I am
Walter says Braun had some good matches in NXT. Yes, Braun had great matches in NXT. That's the Braun I want to see on the main card.
Right.
Oh yeah.
You don't want to see a picture of my Willie?
No, I don't want to see a picture of your Willie or anyone named Willie. Okay. I don't know what kind of kinks you're into. I don't want to see it.
You don't want to see the stink of my kink?
No. No, I'm good, brother. I'm good. I am so good.
You sure? You sure?
Oh, yeah.
You sure?
I don't want to be sick again, okay? So please, refrain yourself and restrain yourself.
What happened?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Fucking hearing this old fella heaving on this fucking side of the microphone. I don't think anyone wants to see that or hear it.
Little stinky in your pinky. Okay.
No, it's for the WWE side of things going fairly well, but it seems like when you're looking at the other side, when it's AEW, it's been a struggle for them lately. And
they blew,
and then you see what WWE is capable with some of TNA's wrestlers, and you're looking at guys like Joe Hendry and Jordan Grace, like fucking wow, and like they're giving them good TV time and great matches,
right,
and then
I do hear the Motor City Machine Guns are heading to WWE too.
That is the rumor right now. I don't know if they signed.
Yes,
they have signed.
Yes.
Ooh,
they have signed.
Boys, yeah.
Now,
yes, the Motor City Machine Guns. Yeah, they're pretty. Yeah,
they're good.
They're good. Yes, they are.
Because if you're going to have any wiener using it as a microphone, you got to have Iron Man's. Okay, Evie?
Did you submit he's got a little wiener?
No, that's not what I said. Don't be twisting my shit like Yeti does, okay? I won't stand for it, Fred.
Oh, he said he wants Iron Man's
No, actually,
wiener.
I usually have the foam over it, but the cats were fucking with it. They like to play with the
wiener.
Yeah, they like to play with the condom.
He's like,
so they
wiener.
They see this blue condom on the microphone, and right away they get all fucking weird, you know. So you gotta take off the condom every now and then.
I heard a feedback, but that's kind of weird.
Yeah, well, you gotta have the feedback sometimes. Thought you guys weren't having. We're not having sex. What the fuck?
That's what you call pink noise, I guess. Not white. You hear white noise, now you got pink noise.
No, it's I don't know. You hear the story that came out this morning. Me and you were discussing it before the show. I brought it up to you. Britt Baker suspended because of an altercation between MJF and his girlfriend
and her,
Alicia Tout.
Yeah.
I think I said her name wrong, but
Trout.
One. Okay. Alicia is not a wrestler, as far as I know.
Nope, she's an interviewer.
Exactly. What the fuck does she need to be in the women's dressing room?
I don't know. Supposedly she was supposedly Britt was talking shit about MJF, and she went over there and told MJF, and MJF confronted her, and there was
look at this woman.
So.
She was the face of the women's division,
right?
And all of a sudden, and she even posted this on Twitter herself.
Right.
Over a year, no TV time, no mic time, no promos, and the guys get like Iron Man matches every time Tony Khan wants to have a celebration. I can see her frustration.
Right.
I don't think anyone could fault her. And then you've got a boss like Tony Khan. Oh my God, a new shiny toy. Wow.
Yep.
That one would look great in my toy wrestling ring.
Right.
You know who he reminds me of?
That fucking dog that has fucking ADHD on what is it?
Dixie Carter.
Carter. That's who Tony Khan reminds me of, is Dixie Carter.
It's like that dog in that fucking cartoon movie that, every time it sees a squirrel.
Yep. Yeah.
You have such a bloated roster. Hey, I'm going to say it. WWE as well as AEW, they got bloated rosters.
Yeah, but WWE's good about thinning it out.
They can figure out for the most part.
Yeah.
I put a blue condom on Iron Man's wiener. Well, you know what? You got to have a powerful color like blue or hot rod red and gold.
So he's going to call it... Wait, is he going to call it Dr. Doom now?
Maybe, perhaps, who knows? But
Doom, Victor Von Doom.
But you look at AEW, and I'm sorry, there's a lot of people that hate Eric Bischoff. I get it. Okay, he beat your favorite fucking federation back in the day for 83 weeks.
Yep.
And he said it best. Yep. He looked at what WWE was doing and said, "Hey, I can do it better."
Yeah, that's what you do.
He utilized a lot of what WWE was doing at that time, but put a twist on it and brought a little bit of the reality TV into it.
Right.
And it went over and it worked until it became so convoluted it just couldn't work anymore.
You mean how many separate versions of NWO there was towards the end?
Exactly.
Everybody was NWO.
Yeah, and everybody. It doesn't matter if it's LWO, if it's BWO. Everybody gets to be NWO.
NWO Blue, NWO Green, NWO Red.
NWO Wolfpack, White NWO. And Red. Remember that, too. Yep. You know, they started intermingling the colors.
NWO Rainbow. No, I'm just kidding.
They didn't maintain. They did not maintain, and that's the biggest problem that WCW suffered. Not only that, listening to Eric Bischoff talk Russo about the business, I don't give a shit about Russo for the most part. Hearing every other word, bro, I just can't. It annoys me.
I know. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, bro.
But
you know what, bro?
Having a wrestling promotion on a company with a company such as Warner Brothers and Time Warner, that the only person that actually wanted the wrestling in his company was Ted Turner. Everybody else was trying their hardest to get rid of it. They didn't want it on their program because they seen it as, for the poor.
Yeah. Yep. It was beneath them.
So you have your detractors in the higher ups that are going to make things difficult for you to sustain and maintain a company to begin with. And then a lot of mistakes also made. I'm never going to say Eric Bischoff was innocent, nor was fucking the other fucking clown, Russo. But
oh yeah,
they seen something that WWE was doing.
Right.
Now, AEW and Tony Khan totally different. They look at what WWE is doing, and oh my God, that's a fucking sin.
Yep. Yeah.
We cannot use anything they're doing. Meanwhile, they've got 3 shows. They've got 2.
Do they?
They've got 2. They've got 2 2-hour shows, and then they've got an hour show. You've got Wednesday Dynamite. And you've got Saturday Collision, and then on Friday they got Rampage, which is an hour.
Right.
The obvious thing to do when you have such a big roster and as many titles as they have,
spread them out.
You do a brand draft. But they've got 2 companies there. They've got Ring of Honor and they've got AEW. Now, they want to rename Ring of Honor as AEW Ring of Honor. Make that your Friday show, your hour show. But you do a draft.
They're not doing anything with Ring of Honor.
No,
really.
That's why I said.
I used to love Ring of Honor until he bought it.
That's why I said you put it on the Friday slot for Rampage. Then it becomes Ring of Honor. AEW Ring of Honor.
Yes.
You've got Collision on Saturday. You've got Dynamite on Wednesday. Okay. A 3-way fucking brand draft. You don't need to have a big roster for Rampage because it's fucking small. It's an hour long. But you got 2 2-hour shows where you can have headliners, you can have your mid-carders, and you can have your feeders. And you can utilize the majority of your roster and introduce these characters that nobody really fucking knows and allow others to get over that should be getting over. You can also separate them so that way this conflict that's going on in the locker rooms finally fucking stops.
What they should do, you've seen like the story of how, what do you call it? The McMahon Shane McMahon.
No, I didn't.
Oh, yeah.
I did not give.
He's going to be going to AEW,
Yeah, Shane
but they're
McMahon
changing his
caught in a
last
meeting
name.
with Tony Khan. Yeah.
Khan.
Put him in charge of Ring of Honor. He'll turn it around and make money with it.
Yeti, don't be putting words out there that I have not used. But if anyone's going to spank me, it's going to definitely be Meanie Girl. Okay, so fuck you.
Did you see your question? Did you see your
I
question?
did.
Did you see your question?
I did.
Yep.
No, I did not give Yeti his birthday bare butt spanking. No, ain't happening. Ain't happening.
Look at this. And now listen to this. Yeti, spread your butt cheeks so Pete can spank you. Okay.
And the sad.
Let me get the wide angle.
The sad thing is.
Let me get the wide.
The sad thing is.
Let me get the wide angle
that when you speak.
Yep.
About the bad things that AEW is doing, you are looked at as being tribalistic. No, it's an opinion, and right. It isn't me choosing WWE over AEW. It's me picking better television over shitty television.
Right. Yeah.
If you are going to run a wrestling company, well, I got some bad news for you, and I've not been in the company, but I look at the history of wrestling.
Right.
And I look at the way of the territories. What happened?
Yeah.
Vince McMahon went out and gathered up all the workers.
The talent by the
workers. Because he seen what the workers could do, and the workers could sell. Right. Your wrestlers were not selling, because wrestling in itself, if it's just straight wrestling, people become bored.
Right.
So Vince McMahon gathered up all the workers, the best workers.
Yeah.
And he gathered up some wrestlers.
Yep.
But did those pro wrestlers actually make it very high in the company? Right. It was the people that could put asses in the seats and sell the merchandise. Right. Those are the guys that made it big. That is why a guy like Hulk Hogan stayed on top for as long as he did.
Right. Yeah.
There is a reason why Bruno Sammartino was champion for so long, because he had the people at his back. Yeah. They love that guy.
Right.
Mm-hmm. There is a reason why heels get over, because they know how to bring the heat. There is no wrestler that can truly bring heat except for bad heat, because he's fucking boring.
Right.
You need storytelling. You need to be able to sell to the fans. Right. Now, Tony Khan likes to say he books for the sickos. Well, you know what that makes you? That makes you a fucking sicko.
Yeah, yes.
Fucking sicko.
I love great matches.
Yep.
I love great matches, great wrestling matches, but there's got to be a reason behind that match, and there's got to be a build.
What? Yeah, why are these two guys Why are these two guys fighting?
Yes, not just hey, I just hired this guy. He's going to face this top guy, and they're going to have the greatest wrestling match in history, and there's absolutely no story behind it. And it's just spot fest after spot fest. These guys are taking bumps and back up on their feet. Nobody's fucking selling, and it looks like garbage. And I'm supposed to be, ooh, I'm so excited to be here.
So thrilled.
Yep. I'm so excited.
You know,
I'm so excited.
He's not being defeated by WWE. No. He is being defeated by himself.
Yes.
Oh, you got a new mask, did
you?
He's
going to do himself. Oh, yeah.
Oh, and Freddie's got a mask as well. I seen that mask. Yep. I did see that mask.
You seen this one, right?
Yep.
You saw this, my Scarecrow mask?
Yep. Yeah. Looks cool, man.
Yep.
And Freddie was wearing something where he looks like he was fingered till his eyes started bleeding.
Yep.
We got Bill Haight in the chat. How you doing, Bill?
Hey, welcome, Bill.
Yeah, I know I need beer and naked women, okay? I know that. Queef hates straight wrestling. But the point is sound. The territories fell. Guys like Greg Gagne were great bookers. Okay? They taught guys that went on to become more.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, they fell because they didn't know how to work the crowd with just straight wrestling. You know, NWA the same way. They lost their workers to WWE. It was dead for so long, and it might as well be dead now.
Right.
I have tried watching that shit. I cannot sit through a fucking match.
I've been watching a lot. I've been watching a lot of NWA lately.
Yeah, what's fucking wrong with you, man?
Yeah.
I don't know. Got about 2 hours. That could take a minute to explain.
I have some pictures I can show you.
No, I just, you know, I've tried, and it's like, okay, why? What is wrong with Billy Corgan? He's smoking, he's fucking snorting a little bit of what the guy in the red coat was doing, James Mitchell.
He's back. He's back to touring again with the Smashing Pumpkins. So
yeah, he is. They just picked up another guitarist, Kiki Wong.
Yeah. Yep. Oh yeah, I saw that. So Kiki
is wrong. That's the guitarist's name. Kiki is wrong.
Kiki Wong.
Kiki Wong.
Yeah, like I said that. Kiki is wrong.
He said, "You're Dickie's Wong."
Here, Pete, I'll send this. I'll send this to you.
Oh, cool.
Hey, what is that?
I got the cube.
Oh, you got the cube. You got the cube. Okay, I did see it now.
That's the cube from.
Hellraiser.
Yep.
Hellraiser. Yes.
Yep. I love Hellraiser. It wasn't one of the best ever made fucking horror movies, but I mean, I loved it. You know,
Clive Barker.
Grade.
Oh, Clive Barker.
Yeah, B grade for sure. You know.
Well, I mean, the books were even more scarier.
Yes.
Like Clive Barker.
Oh, it's pretty scary when you can do those.
Yep, I know.
Yeah. now you're getting scared. You know, see, that's what happened to your fucking fingers, man. Yep. That's why your fingers in a splint. You're messing around with the fucking box. You thought it was another box, and you tried putting your finger in there, and it fucking cut it. Or broke it. Or whatever you fucking did to your finger. Quit fucking the box with your finger, man. That's what I'm saying.
See, that's what I'm saying. Freddie got fingered.
In there. I looked at that shit happens.
He went knuckle deep in the rice pot. Is what he did.
No, it's I'm glad to be back. I told everyone in the chat. We're going to be sitting here in the dumpster. Hopefully, they threw out some, rat burgers from the arena we were at in the wasteland, and let us finally fucking have some food. I doubt it, though. I haven't seen anything fucking, smelling that good in here. But then you got Yeti's ball sack dripping all over the place. There isn't going to be a good smell in this fucking dumpster ever.
But he said he loved the dumpster juice.
I will fucking drown you in the sink later on and bury you in the backyard.
You got the dumpster juice.
Did you drink the juice?
Did you drink the juice? The juice is loose.
The layman configuration. I know it. I just didn't have it in my brain pan at the time, Evie. I do apologize. Yes, the layman configuration.
Yeah.
Evie's with it.
Yeah. I love the movies. I've actually never read the books, but I know the books are always going to be better than the movies.
Yep. Yes.
Apparently, they make one with the hooks and chain things coming out of it too. I want to get that one too.
Yep. And Evie said the cube is called the Heathens.
I think she was calling us heathens.
No, the cube.
I'm a heathen. See?
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure she was calling us heathens. I think that just got twisted again, Yeti.
The lament configuration. Oh yes, the lament configuration is what the cube is called.
Sir.
Or maybe that's what we're calling, and the cube is called the heathen. Who knows?
I got some heathens for you.
The book is tiny.
I got some hair. I got some hair. Yeah, kiss my hairy heathens.
No. Hope everyone's having a good night tonight. I want to thank everyone for joining us here. Any questions in the chat? And please, not the gruesome questions that I know that will come from some certain blood yards out there.
So would you like to see? So would you like for me to drop trowel in front of Pete?
No. Fuck you. You keep your trowels. You keep your trowels on here,
drop the trowel.
Please. No. Actually, I'll show off my project here because my daughter's already seen it because I had to get her approval because it is a gift for her and I'm not going to build something and her not like it. So just give me 1 minute.
Right.
Talk among yourselves. do something with the chat, okay? Like, fucking talk to the chat.
I'm doing great. There.
All right.
Hey, I like that hat.
Oh yeah, that goes to the scarecrow. That fits on the top of the scarecrow mask. It's
I got a hat.
Hold up. Yep, you got a hat. This goes in like this. That's the.
There you go.
Yep. Yeah, this you got. See, the hat goes on the.
Yeti went hillbilly on us. I seen that fucking hat, man.
Yeah, you go. There you go.
I like that. That's cool.
That's cool. That goes. Yeah.
All right.
I got
Let's see if the camera will do this justice. It takes time for this fucking. I got my fucking. Yeah, that doesn't help when I got OBS fucking closed. All right.
What? Yep.
Oh, fucking.
Keep your OBS closed, Pete.
So
Pete wants me to open up my. Yeah, that's cool.
That is the back. The front is what I've been wet sanding today, so it's a little bit duller looking. But yeah, built my daughter a Telecaster style guitar.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and you know, it gave me something to do when I was sick, when I had good days where I could actually do stuff. You know, it broke up the monotony of being fucking bedridden.
Yep.
So you know, and now at the wet stand, I hate the wet sanding stage. I fucking despise it because you're leveling out the clear coat and you're making it smooth. You want it to shine like glass in the end. Fucking.
So is that what since what? So
I will break you in half, motherfucker.
Since Washer was wet sanding you, making it shine.
But no, it's that process right before you start polishing and buffing, and you know, so you want that shine, you want that glass-like shine. Now, for those of you that don't know, you want to get cheap off on staining your guitars or any kind of wood a different color other than the colors you get from wood stains. I went with pink food coloring to get the pink dye in there and saturate the wood so you got that nice look to it. Fucking inexpensive and fucking works beautifully. I loved it. Messy as fuck though.
So Meanie just said, did Pete just say he has a wet stain?
No, I said I was wet sanding, motherfucker. Meanie, come on, you're supposed to be on my side. You're supposed to be hating on Yeti right now, okay?
What do you mean, wet and sandy?
Yep. I bet Sense Roster was polishing and buffing on Pete all.
You both can like be fucking drowned in the sink and buried in the backyard. You understand? Huh? Understood?
I'm just reading what it said. I'm just reading what Evie said.
I'm reading it too. I'm choosing to ignore it.
He said it was sticky, Evie. But, he said it was extra sticky.
I forgot to grab the neck. I love the design. I gave the headstock, but yeah, that's what I've been working on. Should have it put together by the end of the week.
Yeah.
And it's going straight to her. Her birthday's only at the end of September. No, I'm sorry. We're in August. It's at the end of August, and then my daughter Kyla's birthday is at the beginning of September, so they're very close. So I'm giving it to her right away before her birthday. You know, she's already seen it, and I love the look. I'm gonna do another one, but it's gonna be for me.
Oh yeah.
You know, so it's like I've got a Lix Pro that I use as well as a Washburn, and I just want something that my hands created. You know.
Right. Yeah, that's old school. Yeah.
So it's, you know.
Definitely.
But no, other than that, I was making Bill Hillibert happy by creating 2 female wrestlers to be his silver bullets.
Bill Hillibert or Brian Hillibert?
Brian Hillibert. I did not say Bill.
I thought you thinking of Bill Haight?
We got Andrew Bill Roberts in the house. How's it going, Robert?
Hey, Andrew. Hillibert?
He just got off.
Bill Hillibert.
So the guy behind Silver Bullet, Brian Hillibert.
Yes, I know.
He requested it, and it's like, you know what? It doesn't hurt having couple more women on the show doing whatever.
Yep.
So
Right.
make the guy happy. He sponsored the channel for about a year, and
Yep.
A great guy. People might look down on the man, but he's a great guy.
Oh, he's funny. He's funny as
Yeah.
hell.
And I like having him in the chat. He was holding back for a while, and I said, "Bro, you're there to have fun. I don't fucking give a shit. I don't give a shit if people leave the fucking channel because someone's having a good time.
Right.
You're not worthy of this channel then.
Right.
I'm just sorry to say that. I might like you as a person, but you're going to have an attitude because someone else is having a fucking good old time in the fucking chat. If you need to leave because of that reason, bye-bye.
Leave.
You know? I'm not going to let it make me think of you differently, but, it's just that kind of attitude I'm done with. I don't kiss people's asses for nothing. And I'm not.
That's what you said last night.
Hey! That was to be between you and I. Fuck off, man.
Off.
Next time, could you use some? Next time, could you use some Vaseline? Those dry lips.
Evie's asking if I can buff and polish a vibrating mahogany pogo stick for Queef.
Queef. His birthday's coming up.
No. Queef ain't getting nothing from me. I'm not putting that work into anything of that nature for Queef. Nah, ain't happening.
Oh, Pogo.
No.
Oh, the clown.
No. So, now, I seen Booger gave Fred Starr an opportunity on his show on our last episode. And
yes.
Fred, what the fuck happened to you, man?
I don't know. Shit hits the fan, man.
Shit hit the fan
Tiger
and you
O'Connor.
went to sleep.
Tiger O'Connor, your longtime nemesis.
Oh, God.
He beat you again, man.
He cheats.
Yep.
Well, but you look at what Eddie did to me, what was it, last season on Underground? I defeated the whole roster over and over and over again. And the fucker rewards all the losers title matches. And he looks at me.
You said you.
And he goes, I ain't fucking giving you a title shot. No fucking way. I can't have a Pete Wall be a champion on my channel.
You told me, you said in a promo, you're not here for titles. Like, okay.
I'm not there. I love fucking
I'm not here for titles. I'm here to kick ass. Okay, go ahead and kick ass. I'm not going to get a title.
Yeah, me and that guy have been arch enemies for the longest time.
For a couple, Tiger O'Connor, yes. Back and forth, that's going to be it.
No, it doesn't matter what channel I'm a part of. I don't give a shit about being a champion. I would rather have it where you don't have a Skype chat where we can storyline or anything like that.
Right.
But we're allowed to have fun in that chat and say whatever the fuck we please.
That's what I like to do.
And we have fun. People like Nina Girl, people like Evie, and we got other people that join in the chat every now and then. It's fucking a blast.
Pete and all his girlfriends, it's like Pete's got a.
My God, you guys have put so many fucking dog ugly bitches upon me. It is fucking downright disrespectful at this point.
Me, Evie, he wants another girlfriend. Can we work on that?
No, thank you.
Yep. You can have my ex-wife.
I have one of those exes too. I don't need another.
I thought you buried her in the desert.
I tried. I forgot to shovel again.
I know. That's why Fred is pissed off at Daniel, because Daniel forgot to shovel.
True, Evie. True. I do agree with Evie here. She says, in Yeti's defense, he doesn't give anyone on the roster title shots until 1 week before the new game comes out. I'm going to say this here now. WWE is going to have to really think out of the box for me to get 2K25.
They gotta lose the stupid my faction bullshit.
They gotta. This DLC that just came out. Okay, and I know it upset Pat. But did we need people in the game that were not wrestlers?
Oh, you mean what's his face?
Why
Pat
not?
McAfee, whatever.
Yeah, Pat McAfee. I don't mind. I don't mind having Pat McAfee on there. Okay, he's part of WWE, but his podcasting crew we didn't need.
Oh God, no! They're not even in WWE.
There's a good point.
We don't.
Why not? Because they have people that aren't wrestlers in the WWE Hall of Fame.
Yep, I know, but not in the.
But they've been guest hosts and shit like that. Okay, I get that.
But they're not wrestlers.
I know they're not wrestlers. But here's the thing: they've got a full blown roster on NXT that could have been given some spotlight in the game. They've got fucking a lot of people under legend contracts that could have been brought into the game. They did not need these three losers joining Pat McAfee. The only thing I seen it was, they added some more moves. And then I sit and wonder, okay, when's the next message going to come in my Skype saying, oh, dude, you got to download my new guy because he's got killer moves now.
Oh, God.
That's what I always worry about with every DLC. Oh, fuck, a new move came out. Oh, fuck me.
Oh, it's just a variation of a pile driver. You really need that one? Just, I guarantee you can find, if you look through the movesets, you'll find that finisher, a variation of it. Already, you don't need to download it.
No, it's and when I'm asked to do a character for someone, I like in Fred's case, the one year I fucking loaded him up with so many different DDTs, and this year I think it was pile drivers. And it was like, let's see how many pile drivers I can put on Fred Starr this year,
My original character was the King of Clothesline. He had every single move that had a clothesline.
Yes, I did that as well with, I think, the second season of RWO. I loaded up on clotheslines on Fred Starr.
Right.
I don't know what got in my head to start doing it. It's just, it just started happening in creation. It's like, hey, I'm going to make him the king of the clotheslines,
Right.
And then it was the king of the DDT. It's just, I don't know. It's just, I get bored of creating. I gotta find something to put a twist on it,
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah. How many variations of the Undertaker did you have to make in the past in RWO for people?
Undertaker style characters. Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh my God. Everyone wanted it. Yeah.
At the beginning there was a lot, and it's like no, fuck you, ain't happening no more. I just
Stone Cold. How many? Yeah, Stone Cold. How many people wanted Stone Cold?
Yeah. Well, no, with Stone Cold, I only had one person that liked the Stone Cold moves, and that was Cowboy John.
Right.
And it worked for what he called the double shotgun or the shotgun stunner or whatever it was. So I didn't mind that. But then you have the guys that they tell you their character and what it's all about, and then the moveset shows nothing of that character in it. It's like all the kick combos that they can find and shit like that. And the you got a guy that's fucking near 7 feet tall and he's doing springboards. And my God, Yeti, you got to fucking cut that shit out.
that is done as a.
That's done to piss me the fuck off. That's what it's all about.
Yep.
That's one of the reasons why I decided to go with a shorter wrestler, because everybody wanted to be over 6 foot tall. It seemed like, and I was like, they need shorter wrestlers.
Yeah. Well, that's what when I started creating them, and it's like they say, "Oh, I'm 7 feet tall." No, you are 6'5".
I think I was one.
Or the next one was, we're gonna make you 6'1", and it's like, why? It's like, well, we already got a big guy and this big guy, and we got that big guy. We need a smaller guy. So it's if you're going to put me in charge of creating your wrestler, I'm going to deviate because one, I'm thinking about the overall roster and how many fucking 7-footers do you want on your roster? Right now we have one.
Yep.
And that is Yeti. No, we could not totally hire a super kick Pete.
Super kick, all super kicks, all variation of super kick.
I have played my GM and I've used nothing but the RWO characters in it, and you fucking start to flounder quick.
Yeah.
Because well, if you guys are the two dumpsters, or if you guys are the two guys, am I the dumpster?
You could be the juice.
He's probably the cum dumpster.
Ew.
Juicy.
Me and Yeti are easily distracted and bored. Okay.
Yes.
Somebody's got to be sacrificed.
Yep.
So, Fred, I guess you become the cum dumpster.
Yep.
It's better than being the jizz trough, okay?
Jizz trough. Juicy fruit.
Oh my God! Just
what is it? Was it? Let's get jizzy with it. Na 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 na. Let's get jizzy with it.
No. 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 No.
Na 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 na. Let's get jizzy with it. Oh.
No. It's just, no.
Would you like cream in your coffee? I make it myself.
No, thank you. Which is why they always end up having sex. I don't know who she is talking about. No. just no. I have not had enough to drink tonight. Okay, that's all I'm saying. I've not had enough to drink. I've only had one glass, about 4 shots of fucking rye, and it ain't enough, Evie, okay? I cannot make Eddie happy off of just 4 shots. My brain needs to be so lubricated with alcohol, I can't even think, okay?
I heard you like it dry, no lube.
Oh, fuck. I don't know. No. Oh, my goodness.
You like to go dry with that rye.
So,
guy?
We're going to have a busy tomorrow if everyone's watching SmackDown. SummerSlam.
SummerSlam.
Pete and Yeti get bored. Before you know it, the cam is off, and they're rolling around on that soggy swingers couch. we got to burn that fucking couch down at this point, okay? Just burn it down.
Remember last year when we had the swingers couch lounge and we had the couch in the middle of the ring?
No, because I wiped it from my memory.
Oh yeah.
No, I didn't say it loosens up after a few shots. No. Ain't loosening up for no man.
He says he keeps it tight and dry with his rye.
We are going just completely out there. And there is another channel that calls themselves Off the Script. You know that, right, Yeti? Quit going off script. We don't ever have a script, but don't go off the script, okay?
Yep. Pete's motto. Oh, yeah, you're right. That is motto. That is his motto, Evie.
It looked like a question though. If my butthole starts winking, I start a twinking.
Start twinking.
I'm hoping that my butthole never starts winking like that. Then.
It's winking. And
quit laughing, Mimi.
Winking, twinking, stinking, and plinking.
Oh, man, at this point, I need another fucking drink, okay? Like, I'm at that point, you fuckers.
You need another drink already?
Oh.
Already?
Yeah, I need a bag of popcorn, please.
You gotta wet your whistle. You gotta swallow it, Pete. Swallow the whole thing.
No.
Don't spit it.
No.
Gulp it down. Swallow it.
I'm about to kick you out of the dumpster, okay? You're at that point, bro.
Oh shit!
Kick you out of the fucking dumpster.
You're gonna do a hawk tui.
A hawk tui.
Hawk tui. Oh wait, we got to make hawk tui, Pete.
Hawk tui.
Hawk tui, Pete. There we go.
So tomorrow is SmackDown. We've got AEW suspending the number one contender to Mercedes Moné's fucking title.
Mercedes Benz. You know what I hope happens over there?
What's that?
I hope Camille kicks the dog crap out of Monet because
Yep.
she got her as her buddy now, like a bodyguard. But yeah,
Yep.
the brick house is going to be so much more.
I hate it.
And I hope
I hate it.
some
She
mud
went.
hole in Monet.
Yeah, I hate it. She went to
Yep.
AEW.
Yep.
I do. She's going to be lost in the shuffle like everybody else. She's
Probably.
she's made to be important for the first couple of weeks, and then that interest in her is gone. Right. I would have loved to have seen her go to NXT first because she still needed some work. Very much like Jade Cargill still needed work. I think Jade Cargill could have gotten more over if she would have started at NXT and then be brought up when she was ready. Like, fully ready. Camille, the same way. And can you imagine if they would have been able to grab both those two fucking beasts of women and put them as a tag team for that women's division? My fucking God. Undeniable and unstoppable.
Right.
She was the NWA. Camille was the NWA champion for a long time.
Yeah.
And then, Billy Corgan went on a new fucking train of thought for the company. Lost Nick Aldis. Lost a lot of guys.
Yeah. Oh, everybody.
Made some poor choices. Tyrus.
Right.
Tyrus. Tyrus the virus of the NWA.
Yeah.
No.
Pretty good wrestlers, though.
Yeah. I'm never going to say WWE does everything right because, frankly, the last couple of weeks, this build-up to SummerSlam hasn't been the greatest unless it's been focused on a certain people, certain individuals.
Right.
But for the most part, the build-up has been kind of boring. The shows have been kind of boring.
Right. Yeah.
But they are still giving us storyline and keeping you interested in the core storylines. Everyone's wondering, okay, does Roman Reigns return at SummerSlam? How does CM Punk either win or lose against Drew McIntyre? Seth Rollins going to get involved? There's still questions. The build-up between Bailey and Nia Jax. There's other things too.
Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan.
That hasn't been built up properly either. That's why I think Liv retains, and they continue
and then they build it. Yes, but I think it might, like I said earlier, it might be somehow Dominic costs.
I honestly would rather see it be Finn Balor because then we know he's actually going to be pushed a little bit further.
Right.
I just like that thought about it being Finn Balor. It's just, I don't know what it is. It's just, the guy is talented in that ring. I get it. He's small. But so is Rey Mysterio when they made him the WWE champion.
Just think the originator of the Bullet Club. Hey, just kidding.
That's why I was like, whenever I see,
the Young Bucks and all them. Yeah.
Well, no, when I see, AJ Styles and what he calls the OC, the original club. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. No, not original, bro. You're taking credit for something that does not belong to you.
No, Finn Balor.
Yeah. So
that's,
it's there's a lot going on that it makes sense, and then you look across the other way, and it doesn't matter if it's NWA, it doesn't matter if it's AEW. It doesn't make sense at all.
No.
I like the working experience that's happening between TNA and WWE. Yeah. Joe Hendry is so fucking over right now. And that's on WWE television. They're letting him do a rock spot where he has a rock concert.
Yeah.
And it was good. The fans loved it. There was some interference. He got attacked with his own guitar.
Right.
A gimmick guitar, but still,
of course.
Nonetheless, it was a good spot.
Right.
You're getting a little of everything that you can enjoy.
Right.
Where in the case of the other shows, it's like great matches.
Yep.
But it's not all about the 5-star match. It's about the 5-star storytelling.
You have to have both. You have to have both.
There's got to be a journey.
Yeah.
And if there's no journey, well, you're never reaching the destination you want to get to.
Even if you're having the match, have a storyline in the match. Why are they fighting? And you can do that.
Absolutely
that's what's lost.
Not, Evie. Absolutely not.
But that's what's missing. Like in a regular match, there's still no story to it.
No.
There's no, and then that's, you can have one match, you can do one match and still tell a story in that one match.
A fan, and it doesn't matter if they're watching at home or live. A fan wants to be drawn in. They want to be intrigued. They want to have that excitement.
Right.
Instant gratification is all well and good.
Right. Yes.
But it is fleeting. There's no memory built.
Right.
You need that memory of that moment to keep you locked in it and want more. And WWE and back when WCW was ruling the airwaves were the best two companies doing that job. They kept the viewer engaged. What's going to happen next week? You tune into AEW, you're not wondering what's going to happen next week. It's like, or
what happened to so-and-so?
Yeah, why is this happening when at the start of the company we were getting this? And there was story being told. Now we get angles that are so fucking fleeting. They're as quick as some of the matches that go down.
Yeah. But the consistency of seeing the wrestlers being shown, you don't have a consistent basis seeing, because you'll see one for a couple weeks, and that person's gone for weeks, and then someone else is put in.
Yeah, their build is halted, and then they've got to try and get that power back. They've got to try and get that engagement back.
Well, by that time, the fans have probably forgot the storyline.
Exactly.
We're just going on.
Wardlow is one of the biggest ones that suffered from that.
Yeah, I liked Wardlow.
They build him up, and then they just dropped him right in a fucking well of cold fucking water, and he had to climb out of that well.
And you haven't seen him, in a few months?
Yeah.
Wardlow? It's like...
The saddest part of it was people were bitching more about him chopping his hair off than they were about the way he was being utilized.
And used, right.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? The hair ain't gonna do a fucking thing. It just changes his look a little bit. It's what they're doing to the man that is fucking up his rhythm.
Right.
He should have... At this point, you hire fucking Ryback, because that's about the that's about the level of engagement that anyone would have. It's Ryback. Yeah. Okay.
Bring back Conan.
It's just...
Yeah.
I
know.
If AEW changed their trajectory, changed their style, and it was able to have engagement with the fans again, I would start watching again. Like I said, I don't pick and choose what I watch. I choose on good television.
Right.
I don't want to watch shitty television, so I've refused to watch AEW.
Right.
When they become good television again, I'll be tuning in.
Yep.
Yeah, I will have missed a whole lot of shit.
You probably won't, because it's probably all forgotten.
If WWE sours from this high that they're on, I'll stop watching. I'll go without wrestling if either show is giving us shit.
Yeah.
I don't care. I like good TV. It doesn't matter if it's a sitcom. It doesn't matter if it's a drama. It doesn't matter if it's a fucking action flick or whatever. As long as it's good TV, I am engaged and I'm locked in and wanting to be there. AEW doesn't know how to do that. They only do it for what Tony Khan does, is booking for the sickos.
Right.
Yeah, you know what? At that point, yes. If both WWE and AEW are shit, then I might as well be engaged in a porn.
Yes. Can we suggest what kind of porn?
No. Please no. Please, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Don't.
Furious phone holes. Yes.
Hey.
Hey, you gotta admit, that's a nice arena, the Furious Fun Hole Arena.
It is a good arena. It's a good EV build.
No, that's where Pete makes his porn.
No, there is no Pete porn. Okay, there's never going to be a Petra again, or whatever the fuck it was dubbed.
Oh wait, they want Petra. He wants Petra.
You can have my fucking left foot in your ass.
Like that. Look, they're looking. Uh-oh. Then you could have Blaze trying to pick up on you again.
No.
No. Petra.
Ain't happening.
He was in love with Petra.
He was a little bit too much in love with Petra.
Yeah, so I know.
I was getting some very obscene texts from him, and I was confused. Was it directed at me, or was it directed at my female Pete's voice?
I know.
That became unnerving.
You had to sleep with one eye open.
I had to sleep with fucking, bars over my windows, so that way I knew he wasn't coming in.
Yeah. You were sleeping with one eye open, gripping the pillow tight.
Exit light.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Place. We're off to never
If
land.
I ever have to sleep like that, I'm moving into I might as well be in jail, No, Meanie, don't spread that rumor. Meanie. Rumors like that don't need to be spread. No, it's been a great night. I love it. I love being back. We're gonna have to start doing this weekly again.
Good to have you back.
Start having fun again. Everyone keeps on saying, it's like you need to be a little bit more professional when you're doing these podcasts. Fuck you. I'm here to have fun.
It's our show. Go watch someone else's show.
We'll talk about whatever. Like I talked about my fucking, lunch fucking bullshit that happened today. I just want to be able to conversate and talk about wrestling or whatever we end up talking about. Shooting the shit like we are with the chat right now and some of the fucking profane things that they put me in. It's amazing. I love it. I have fun with it.
Yes.
So it's, talk about engagement. Well, there you go. We're engaging with the chat, and that's what's important to me.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit if it's...
That's not what else you're engaging with.
I don't give a shit if it's 5 people or 0. As long as I'm having fun, I'm having fun.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
Yeah. If I wanted to go more professional route, I'd probably sit down and talk to you for a while and say, okay, this is what we're doing on that and that show.
Script it, and we're going to have scripted.
Not a script, but guidelines to follow throughout the show, so that way we stay on topic. Talking points. We don't do good with staying on topic.
No.
We've got a ADHD Yeti over here, and we've got like a fucking mindless fucking halfwit over, in my place. So, we're going to get as far as we're going to get.
Right.
I've had a couple of messages where I was told to be a little bit more professional. Quit smoking while you're doing your podcast. Stop using so much profanity.
Is that a challenge?
No, I'm. It ain't gonna happen.
Is that a challenge?
People don't understand. I grew up with foul-mouthed family. Okay, everybody from top all the way down to the bottom. They were all foul-mouthed motherfuckers. This is who I am. This is the way I talk in real life. Right. I am going to cuss. I am going to be vulgar. I'm going to be. I'm going to be an asshole. Okay.
Yes, we are the angry assholes. That's why we're the angry assholes.
Angry
assholes. Care how many people. That's why he thought that swingers coach in the first place. Like I said, we got to burn that fucking coach down. Okay, I don't want to be near it anymore. Okay, you guys have put me and tied me up on that thing way too often.
Yep.
No.
Just imagine, having Rhubarb Bina, Sedgewasha, and Ditch Pig Peggy all riding your beard.
Oh, jeez. See, that's why, I started shaving it off. This is a little bit of growth, but I mean, I keep the goatee now. That's it. It's always tied up. No, you guys have put my beard in too many bad predicaments. I had to get rid of it.
Yep.
Add Fred to the show and call it
don't
Three
worry,
Angry
Ditch Big Peggy, she could wear her beard.
We would have to do a workaround the assholes part of that, okay? Because YouTube doesn't like it when you're actually putting that in your title that you're assholes.
Well,
what do we do for a picture for the background then? 3 guys mooning traffic, showing off their starfishes, you know?
Yep.
Oh,
we got 3-star dumpster.
3 angry assholes and 1 nasty fart blossom.
3-star fit. The 3-star dumpsters.
it could be, you know, a new gang in the Batman trilogy there, you know. 3 angry assholes in a dumpster.
Yep. Yes.
It'd be the worst story in the history of all Batman, but you know what?
Right.
We could bring the readers.
You go, oh, Batman! You go, Batman!
No.
Why don't you... Quick! Robin, slide down my bat pole!
So, we got SummerSlam now. What is the next one? Is that Bad Blood that's next in September?
Bad Blood? Is that going into War Games? Or I don't know if they're doing War
I
Games
believe they're going to have War Games at Survivor Series.
Oh, they're gonna. You know who's gonna come out is
Roman.
William Regal. William Regal is gonna come out.
Okay, here's the situation with the Bloodline I'd like to see happen. Right. Solo loses to Cody. I think Cody's not dropping the title at SummerSlam.
No.
Ain't happening. That's got to happen to someone bigger.
WrestleMania.
Maybe The Rock at WrestleMania. Maybe Roman Reigns. I think it'll be The
Roman
Rock.
Reigns. Yep.
I would rather have The Rock at WrestleMania against Cody. There's a reason.
Yep.
Solo drops the ball. SummerSlam.
Yep. Right.
And The Rock, as the final boss, comes out and lays the fucking beat down on him for dropping the ball. And he finally lets everyone know he's the real tribal chief.
Right.
And that feud with Cody grows then. As long as he can stay active in the wrestling world and not just, oh, well, I was here for this matchup. I'm gone again to do another movie. He's got to actually put time in.
Well, no, you have to work around my schedule. You have to work your story around my schedule. That's what it's going to be.
His schedule can, suck on my left.
Yeah, I know.
We don't need a part-time story where it's like, okay, we got the beginning and now we're going to have to wait 3-4 months before we get the middle.
Yep.
And then another 3-4 months before we get the conclusion. We don't need that.
No, wait. No, they're going to bring Brock Lesnar back. So
oh, fuck no, man. No, I'm sorry.
Paul Heyman comes back with Brock Lesnar.
I'm sorry. I thought and I hoped when Triple H took control, we would finally get rid of Suplex City, and that's all we would get throughout the match. I was hoping he would actually start to wrestle again.
That's good. That's going to be your surprise. Paul Heyman comes back with Brock Lesnar.
No.
I give you a 70% odds that it happens.
I know. Roman said if there was no Paul Heyman anymore in the business, then there was no more Roman Reigns.
Right.
I would like to see Paul Heyman put his attention and create a new Paul Heyman guy.
Brock Lesnar.
Someone else on the roster. No, he's already done what he can with Brock. He's already done what he can with Roman Reigns.
Braun Breaker.
No, not even Braun Breaker. No. Cody
CM
goes
Punk.
heel
CM Punk
with
CM
Paul
Punk.
Heyman.
Yeah, he was.
That'd be good.
CM Punk for a while.
But Cody's not going to go heel. Not for a while.
I don't know. I have you ever listened to Bubba Ray talk about Cody Rhodes? And then you start looking at the build of Cody, and I've got to kind of agree. Cody comes off as a heel. Yeah. In most things, he comes off as a heel.
Like Dusty could.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? So have Cody be the next Paul Heyman guy.
Yep.
I know Cody doesn't need a talker, but I think he could learn a thing or two from Paul Heyman.
Oh, yeah.
Because, and I get it, Cody's working with that same lisp his father did.
Yeah. There's nothing you can do about that.
So he talks a little bit slower so he can control it a little bit more.
Right. Right.
That's where Paul Heyman would come in a little bit.
Right.
You know? And Cody would make a great full-blown heel.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't need to be a goofy fucking Stardust gimmick.
No,
it doesn't need to be a dashing gimmick. It needs to be something new. It needs to be violent. And it needs to be...
Right.
If you're going to do it, who better than to have Paul Heyman be your representative, you know?
Right.
Fuck the tribal chief. Fuck the bloodline. Let's go Rhodes, you know?
Right.
I would love that.
Yeah.
If Cody ever goes full-blown heel, I think that's the direction he should go.
Right.
Be a Paul Heyman guy.
Right.
Because he is, in all essences of the word, a Paul Heyman guy.
Yeah.
You've seen the love he gives to Paul Heyman over and over again. Like, fuck, he had fucking Paul Heyman shedding tears in the middle of the ring.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's a fucking Paul Heyman guy.
Yep.
What better way than to bring it into reality? I mean, make Cody Rhodes the next Paul Heyman guy.
Yep.
I would love to see it.
Be interesting.
Yep.
Yep.
I would love to see what those two could cook.
Right.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see how long we've been going. We've been going for 2 hours now. I think we're going to call it a night.
All right.
I think we've talked a lot of shit.
Yep.
I love you, Evie and Meanie. I love you, but you talk a lot of shit.
Yep. But it's true. What they say is true.
Hey, no. You're not fucking putting that narrative there. They speak the truth. No.
What they do is they speak the truth. They never lie.
I hope Meanie cuts your cock off while you sleep.
Ouch.
I'll send it to you.
No, thank you.
There's a funny ass video where,
I'll send it to you.
On Facebook, there's a video where it shows women putting like hot dogs in their men's jeans and then clipping that shit off while they're sleeping. And watch them wake up freaking out.
That's just wrong. For any fucking woman to do, that's fucking wrong.
It's a hilarious video because he's screaming.
See, now what would happen?
They just got decapitated.
Now what would happen if a guy were to pull a stunt like that and put a fucking cucumber in her fucking panties while she's sleeping and she woke up with this fucking huge gherkin between her legs? Huh?
What if she started?
Then the guy would be the asshole in the whole situation.
Or that, or the hero, because she might have been craving a gherkin.
You never know. She would have said, "Oh, finally."
Yeah. She'll be twerking on the gherkin. She'll be twerking on that gherkin.
Fuck, why do we have to go on these fucking twists and turns?
You brought it up.
No. Fred brought up the fucking hot dogs in the fucking in the guy's underwear while he's sleeping and chopping it off, scared the shit out.
It's a funny.
This is Fred. This is Fred's fault.
Oh, my fault.
Oh, no. Yep. But
heathen that I am.
Then P had cucumbers on his mind.
Well, I am going to thank everybody for joining us here today. Was a great night. I enjoyed myself. Got a little bit liquored up, not far enough for this conversation we were having, but got a little bit of booze in me. I should be able to relax and get some good sleep tonight. From me to those that are watching, those that watch the replay, I hope you guys have a great night. Have a better tomorrow. I'll let Yeti take it on next, and I'll even let Fred have the closing words of this channel.
Right. So thank you everyone for coming to our channel, our little stream here, and just remember that Pete's got a date with a gherkin.
Yeah, what he said.
There's no gherkin. There's no gherkin in my future. Okay.
Not anymore.
I'm sitting here holding my head because you fucker.
Pete's a magician.
Fucker.
Pete's a magician. He made the gherkin disappear.
I'm going to drown Yeti tonight, and I'm going to bury him in the backyard. Okay.
Watch me pull the rabbit out of my ass. What again?
Yeah, what's that gherkin?
Next week, we are on a mission to find the new co-host of Two Guys, One Dumpster.
Yeah. Pete, ride the gherkin.
Yeti's going to be dead.
Ride the gherkin, Pete.
No.
Horrible.
Thank you all. Have a great night. And I'll be back, I believe, for a show tomorrow. Yeti's going to be live tomorrow as well, aren't you?
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah,
Naked.
around like midnight again or something like that.
Yeah, around 9 o'clock.
Around 9 o'clock your time. So midnight
Yeah,
my
yep,
time.
my time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine if you use a cucumber on your girl now, and you can't measure up because the cucumber feels better.
You
That's
know,
what Meanie just said.
I've never had complaints, so I don't need to go the direction of a gherkin. And this fella don't be doing no twerking, okay?
Yep.
Have a good night, everyone. We're just going too far here.
Yeah.
Easy.